Hello viewers, we'll be going over GUSH and DRIP. In this video, we'll be using the day-by-day probability model as our support and resistance gauges, and these models are based on past trends that are similar to the current trend but not identical, so do keep that in mind. So let's start off with the technical analysis for GUSH. On Friday, GUSH was down roughly around 5.4% on the 1 hour chart. We were approaching to positive MACD, however we diverge off that range. If we extend that further onto the 4 hour chart, we found temporary support on the 200 moving average, and we are still seeing sideways action on the 4 hour MACD. On to the daily chart, we are starting to see a divergence on the 9 moving average onto the 18-day moving average, the blue and purple line respectively. So let's examine the day-by-day probability model as our support and resistance gauges. So as we progress to the 7th day, we have a 40% chance between 0 to 47%, and to extreme cases to the upside, we have a 20% chance between 47 to 94% chance. And we have a 20% chance for GUSH to fall between 0 to negative 47%, and to the downside we have a 20% chance for it to fall between negative 47% to negative 94%. These ranges are quite large, so we'll be using DRIP as its inverse for the ranges. So we'll just use 12% to the upside and 12% to the downside as the support and resistance. So if GUSH were to fall, or let's start with the resistance, if GUSH were to climb up 12%, that price level is roughly around the range of $44.08, and that coincides with the 9 moving average, this blue line. So that will be our first immediate resistance if we do continue to head up higher, and 12% to the downside is around the price level of, let's say, around $34. And if we extend that further to see possible support levels around that range, and let's see if we do, and we do see possible support since we're above previous resistance that dated back all the way to May 18th, that now act as our support level since we're above resistance level. So now let's examine DRIP. On Friday, DRIP was down, or say up 5.6%, and on the 1 hour chart, we are slowly approaching to overbought RSI. We have reached to positive MACD on the 1 hour chart. As for the 4 hour chart, we start to see it to converge up to positive MACD, and we also see the 9 and 18 moving averages converge. And for the daily chart, we see a slight reversal in play, especially on the 9-day moving average. So now we also see a convergence on the daily MACD as well. So now let's examine the day-by-day probability model for DRIP. As we progress to the 7th day, we have a 33% chance for it to climb between 0 to 12%, and to extreme up case, we have a 33% chance for it to climb between 12% to 25%, and further extreme case, we have a 17% chance for it to climb between 25% to 38%. And to the downside, we have a 17% chance for DRIP to fall between 0 to negative 12%. So we'll just be using the 12% up and down as our support and resistance levels. So if DRIP were to climb higher up around, let's say, 12%, that price level is roughly around $5.46, and that's fairly close to where we had previous support levels. And since we're below support, that now act as our resistance. And to the downside, if DRIP were to fall 12%, that price level to the downside or to find support, that level is around $4.24, and that is around the range where we found the 9 moving average and temporary support that dated back to June 16. And let's examine the underlying asset for GUSH and DRIP, XOP. On the daily chart for XOP, we started to see a divergence on June 12, and we also see the 9 moving average diverge onto the 18-day moving average, the blue and purple line respectively. So there is more downward pressure for XOP or for GUSH as well, and to the upside for DRIP because it's inverse of each other. So there is possibility we may encounter temporary support around the range of $52.55 for XOP. So in this video, we went over GUSH and DRIP as well as XOP. And these models are now available in the link below, so do check it out. If you enjoy this content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.